I hear an echo.
Do you?
Yeah, I hear my whole voice. Can I hear me now? No, I don't hear it now. Maybe it's my voice that's in my head.
Maybe.
You never know. Hey, everybody. This is Carlos and Sandy Lee, and you're listening to the Off Your Flosser podcast. We're here to rock your world.
Thanks for listening, everybody. And go floss yourselves.
Thanks, everybody. Now go floss yourself.
So this is what? Episode 47?
Episode, 47, dude. Pretty fly. Is that still a thing?
Yeah. Oh, that's fly. No, not really.
Yeah. Guess what I found out?
What's that?
That dabbing is not cool anymore.
Like the little arm dance thing?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, so thanks for that,
So
Dakota. My friend's son told me about that.
What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, I didn't ask. So yeah, next time I guess we better figure that out.
Yeah, because we got to get our cool points.
Exactly. We got to be, up with the lingo for the cool kids. So the other thing was I was watching this video and it had the kids and their parents, and the kids would say these slang words and the parents would try to have to guess what they were. So
Okay.
I think I'm not prepared, but for next time maybe I want to see if you can guess these slang words from today's kids.
I hear what you're saying, and I got to warn you, I'm pretty hip. So
Are you pretty jive?
I'm pretty nifty with the young people lingo. No, I
So
don't know.
throw one at me.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, yeah, we'll test each other's capabilities. Why don't you get some and I'll get some?
All right.
We'll throw them at each other, like straight up war of the words.
All right.
So you just got back from was it Florida?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, we went down to Panama City Beach, Florida. My son and I.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
It was just him and me, just he and I, and we had fun, man. We went to the pier. We fished off the pier. We had some shrimp and crab legs, and then we went on an all-day fishing thing on Saturday, and it was 1,000 degrees. No, seriously, it was close to 100, and no breeze. But you know what they did have? Black horseflies.
Water. Oh, yuck.
So they were just biting everybody on their legs, and so you're trying to reel.
Nope.
And you see people kicking and just swatting at them with towels and stuff.
And you think they have like Tourette's or something?
And then they start attacking you. So it was fun, and we caught some fish that we're gonna cook up here soon.
Nice.
But it was how do I want to say? Exhausting. Like by the end of it, you're like, I'm done. I don't care if I catch anything else. I'm done. I don't want to see any more fish.
Because you're working out in 100-degree weather in the sun because of all these horseflies coming at you.
We were on the stern, like right in the back, in the middle of the back, and the exhaust from the engine. We could smell that. The noise from the thing. There was some mist, some saltwater mist. A lot of squid juice everywhere because that's what you use for bait. And it was yeah. So by the time you're off the thing, you're just filthy and grimy and exhausted.
Kind of sounds like it would smell something like the dead armadillo by my mailbox.
Roadkill.
Oh yeah.
How big?
I don't even want to check my mail. Oh, it's the size of a cat, but thicker. And you know how armadillos have that armored kind of skin and stuff.
Yeah.
I saw it like the day it happened. I just happened to go over and I was like, "What is that?" And I go over there and I was like, "Oh, that's gonna be bad." And so now it's been there for 5 days. I should have just like, I don't know, kicked it in the ditch, but then it would still stink. I don't know. But yeah,
fling it across the street, man.
getting pretty ripe. Oh, and then my neighbor would just love me for that one.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess I could have grabbed it and made a purse out of it, because they do that.
Out of armadillos?
Yeah.
Armadillos.
That's
like a possum with armor, right?
With a shell on it, basically.
Yeah.
It's like a possum turtle.
A turtle possum. Possums are just creepy looking creatures, man.
They're gross looking. So
you ever see one up close?
Yeah. Like, oh yeah. I mean, they're all over the place. We live in the middle of nowhere, so it's like they're just hanging out. They're nocturnal.
Yeah.
So most of the time we don't see them until they're in the middle of the road in front of the car.
Yeah.
But
have you ever hit one? It's like hitting a speed bump.
No, I have not hit a turtle. I've hit a couple squirrels, but luckily that's the biggest thing I've ever hit.
No, the possum.
Knock on wood.
I was with my brother, and we hit a possum. It just ran out from between two cars. Yeah.
They don't run very fast, though. I mean, I guess
it kind of like waddled and just...
Yeah.
Like, oh,
he's like, hey,
let's
just go out here and see what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, they're just gross looking. There's a YouTube video of a possum that was trapped in a barbecue grill. And they lift up the barbecue grill and it's just sitting there looking at you. And it's like, that's gross.
Just hissing?
I mean, I don't remember if it did that or not. But I was just looking at it going, yeah, if you like see that peeking in your window at night, I would scream. I mean, it kind of looks like a ghost face.
A thing on TV. I want to say maybe the Discovery Channel, and it was that Billy the Exterminator or whatever. That dude that wore spiky hair and.
I've watched it a couple times, maybe.
Anyway, I love that guy. He's
so hip.
Because
he's
he
a jive turkey,
like a biker, but the dude's like totally not a biker.
Right.
But anyway, somebody got one stuck in their garage, like in a cabinet or something, and he had to put on these leather gauntlets that went up to his elbows and grab a hold of this thing, and this thing wanted to tear a chunk out of him. And I was like,
wow.
Yeah. Those things are pretty gross looking. So what'd you do Saturday? I heard there was a barbecue.
Oh, yeah. So it was my birthday barbecue. So my birthday was officially Friday, which we didn't do too much Friday. And then Saturday, got up early. John made a brisket, so he put that in the... we have one of those smoker charcoal grill kind of things. So he put the brisket on, like, I think it was like 7 or 8 hours early, before the party.
Sure.
And he made pulled pork. Oh, my gosh. My house smelled amazing. He made twice baked potatoes. He made this chicken mac and cheese. He made the brisket. He made this butternut squash with like Brussels sprouts and asparagus. It was freaking amazing. And all of it, for the most part, like within pretty close to my diet. Like it was dairy-free, gluten-free, sugar-free. I mean, he did an amazing job. It was a huge spread. And we ended up having like... Oh, it was amazing. I'd say we had about 20 people over, maybe. And then there was a slew of kids. I don't know, probably 7, 8 kids running around, climbing the trees, beating each other with the... Have you ever played ladder golf?
No.
It's like you have these 3 layers. It's like these bars. They're made out of PVC, so they're your thing. And there's 3 levels where you have to throw these 2 balls that are tied together. They're shaped like golf balls, and they have like sand in them, so they're kind of heavy. But you sling them over towards these things, so it has legs on either side, and then 3 levels, and you get points for each different level.
Okay.
And you got to try to get these golf balls tied together, wrapped around one of these rungs.
Okay.
And then you get points for whatever. So they took those, and the kids had them on, like, around them, and they were, like, running into each other, like, jousting and stuff with the ladder ball game. So
nice.
It's just a little crazy. I had a couple of glasses of wine before people showed up.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
I guess you can call that my pregame, but it was it was good. That's pretty much all I drank though, because after that I was like, man, if I keep drinking, this is gonna turn into a real party.
You're gonna go to sleep. Is what's gonna happen.
But 9 o'clock I'll be in bed. So
it's getting wild.
A slumber party.
Yeah.
And then John's parents were there and my parents were there, so I was like, okay, I should probably behave or something.
Now, how big is a brisket? What's something like that weigh?
This was it was probably about like 18 inches long, give or take.
I've never cooked one, but I've seen it on YouTube a million times, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. And it's probably about 2, maybe 3 inches thick, and then once it cooks down, it's a little bit thinner, but oh my gosh, like the smoke ring on it.
It had a nice bark on it.
Yeah, it was so good. And of course, it was all gone, so we didn't have any leftovers, dang it.
That's a good
and then
party,
the pulled
then.
pork. Oh my gosh, the pulled pork. So what he did is he smoked the pork butt. So which a pork butt is basically just a bunch of pork steaks uncut. So it's a big old hunk of meat.
Sure.
And so he puts that on the grill and he cooked that for, I don't know, I want to say 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And then he put it in the Instapot and put like juice, like, I don't know what was in there. Maybe a brine. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. But it had a lot of juices in it. So he put that in there and he put it in the Instant Pot. And then once it was fully cooked, he pulled it apart. And oh my gosh, it was amazing. We've got some of that left over. So I had pulled pork nachos for lunch today.
That sounds delicious, dude.
And man, those twice baked potatoes.
I was good though.
It was
we had a ton of fish and shrimp and that kind of stuff.
I love seafood.
We had fish tacos before we left this morning.
Yeah,
because we had to swing by the place to pick up the fish. They would fillet them for you and that kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
We didn't have a place to do it. We're in a hotel room.
Right.
So I'm like, we're either gonna let them go to waste or pay somebody to do it. And it was like $7. I was like, yeah, all right, go ahead.
Hell yeah.
They cleaned them up.
I'm taking that fish with me.
So we got the fish. The guy put it in a bag with ice and then put that in another bag. Okay. I'm like, that's not going to make it all the way to Atlanta. That's not going to make it 5.5 hours.
How long of a drive? 5.5?
Well, I want to say 5.5, something like that. And so we ran into like a Winn-Dixie supermarket and bought one of those little soft side coolers, and it's probably big enough. Maybe I could see you putting 2 6-packs, one on top of another. That's how big it is.
Sure.
Cans, 12-ounce cans. We put ice. We bought a 10-pound bag of ice. Put ice, the bag with the fish and the other ice in it, and then topped it off with ice. Zipped it up. Put it on the floor of the back seat. Take off.
Yeah.
Get here. Hardly any of it melted. 10 pounds of ice still in the thing.
Dang.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, for $12, this is the best cooler we've ever bought.
Right.
Because it doesn't take up any room when you're not using it,
Who needs Yeti?
I was impressed. I was like, this is pretty awesome. So, again, we weren't in the direct sun or whatever, but I mean, all that ice and it lasted 5-6 hours, no problem. No problem whatsoever. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What kind of fish did you get?
We got, he caught a giant red, I want to say giant, but maybe 5-6 pounds, a red snapper, all right? And it tied a bunch of lines. So we had it out of the water and long enough for him to get a picture of it and throw it back in the water. They weren't in season. But these things called chocolate porgies, ladyfish, some sort of sea bass thing. I don't know, a couple other things. So maybe 7 or 8 fish, And
heck yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't a huge fish catch, we've done better before.
Yeah.
But it was just a little slow. I don't know if it was the weather, it was just hot. I don't know what the deal was, but it was smoking hot, man. Those 6 hours went by really quick.
Right. So guess what?
Let me guess.
Chicken butt. No, just kidding. So my ancestry DNA came back.
Dude.
For real this time. And
kind of crap last week when you teased everybody. You haven't looked at them, is that right?
Yeah, I have the actual results, yeah. Do you want to do that real quick, or do you want to, because I was going to talk about me being 40 now. I can go through that, too.
I got to know with the DNA.
You got to know? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so just to recap, I said Welsh, French, Italian, German, and African. Those were my guesses.
Okay.
And Carlos said Irish, Italian, and Greek, and 5%. No more, no less, Chinese.
It's very
so I haven't seen these yet. So I'm very, I don't know. I'm a little excited.
So you really haven't looked at them?
No, I have not looked at them. I promise. I really wanted to, for this to be a surprise.
Okay, yeah, this is awesome.
We were recording. So
yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so it says
too.
introducing right. DNA story, ethnicity estimate.
Here we go.
Okay, so it says, and it's loading. Okay, come on. Okay, drum roll, please. Okay, so I am 63% England, Wales, Northwestern Europe.
What?
26% Ireland and Scotland.
Okay.
7% Sweden. 3% Germanic Europe. 1% Finland. Oh wow. Where's my Africa?
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
That's pretty white, dude.
I know. What the heck? How do I get my my awesome dancing skills? Now I'm confused.
And your fighting ability. What?
Where's China? Oh my gosh. My mind is blown. Finland. 1% there, buddy. Finland, Russia. Okay.
Wow. Do you like cold weather?
No. I don't like hot weather either, though, so 26%. Wow.
Got it. Okay.
I'm Swedish. I'm 7% Swedish. So that means I need to learn Swedish. Wow. I wonder if somebody's lying to me. So here's the other thing. One of my cousins did this too. Uh-huh. So I was like, hey, we need to compare notes. So I don't know. Did some of my ancestors run off to other places and make friends with not Africans? I mean, I don't know. So yeah, I'm as white as they come, apparently.
Yeah, like overwhelmingly
womp,
so.
Womp womp.
Well, that's it is what it is.
Oh, so let's talk about DNA matches. People. Yep. There's my grandpa. Oh, there's my uncle. There is a person I have no idea who it is. Another person I don't know. I think I know them.
You wonder if there's like family secrets or stuff that you shouldn't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or people that are looking
know.
For someone interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking at all these. Third cousin. I don't know any of these people. I know like the first couple, and then the rest of these I do not know. So, wow, I'm really surprised. Let's see who this person is. I don't want to say names to keep people's privacy and all that, but okay. Well, there we go. Womp, womp, womp. I guess, just call me Whitey now. I'm a little disappointed in that because, I wanted to be, like, proud to be partially African. And, I guess I guess I'll just be proud to be 63% Welsh and Scottish and da-da-da. But I don't like haggis, for the record, if anybody's wondering that. No
what is that
haggis
again?
For me. So basically they take all this stuff and cook it in a sheep's stomach. And that's your meal, so no thanks.
Yeah. I'll pass.
No, thank you.
They don't eat the sheep, but they eat what's inside its stomach?
Yeah, so they take its stomach, and that's where they put all the foodstuffs. And they put it in there, and cook it inside the sheep stomach. So.
Oh, well, it doesn't sound that bad.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. So I guess I'm a little surprised. Let's see. No, so Wales, that's what I thought. Welsh was my very first one. I don't really have, let me see, does that include France? Oh, yeah, that includes France. Okay. Yes, because I said Welsh and French, but I only said French because I took French for so long.
Right.
So that's in my blood now, apparently.
Right. I think you absorb it in.
But I did not expect the Swedish, Finland, Ireland. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. I like that. And then I have the 3% German, Dutch and German. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I guess.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's cool. All right. So there you have it.
There we go.
I'm white. Very white. And where were yours again?
All over, man. Like Portugal, France, and Spain. The majority.
Yeah.
And then Native American.
Yeah, I feel like you're way more exotic than I am. I'm kind of jealous.
Just a little bit more traveled DNA in my
Are you trying to say that your ancestors got around?
Well, I think it's, I guess if you were from predominantly one area.
Yeah.
Yours were like, what is it? Europe, right? Western Europe?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Kind of all over the place. And then Finland and Sweden. I kind of like that. I might, I know a friend at work, she goes to Sweden all the time. So I might pack myself in her suitcase one time and go
say hi.
Visit my motherland. 3% of my motherland.
All right.
Or was it 7? I think it was 7%.
Sweden was 7, yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, it sounds like you need to go on a trip.
Sure. Once I'm rich, I'll do that.
I've always wanted to go to London, though.
London, yeah. My thing is Japan, but I guess I should abandon that since it's not in my heritage.
No, you can still leave it on the list. You don't need to abandon it. But you want to check in home first,
Maybe my DNA got switched with somebody else's because I'm not. It didn't show any Chinese in there.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
It's kind of ridiculous. Maybe I'll message them and be like, "Hey, I think you guys messed up. I'm at least 5% Chinese.
We need a recount."
Yes, I demand a recount.
That's
so.
All right, cool. Now we know.
Yeah. So now we know. But so the other thing was I came across this since I'm 40 now,
all right.
Which I'm like huffing on my nails and rubbing them on my shirt like, hey, because I'm pretty cool, badass. Apparently, I don't look 40 because a bunch of people were like, you're not 40. And I was like, this is my 40th birthday party bash.
That's why you're here.
So that's what
the reason.
This is.
That's why you're eating that brisket right now.
Because I'm 40?
Yeah.
You think we would do that for 39?
No, come on.
Or 35?
Yeah.
No.
37, we're getting sliders.
You would have gotten hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yes. So I figured I needed to find out. So from 40 to 50, this decade, what do I want to do? But I don't have a clue, like, what my goals should be. So I had to Google it.
Okay.
I mean, how else do you establish goals but Google?
How do we do anything?
Without Google. Right, exactly. So I found the 40 best ways to conquer your 40s.
Okay.
I'm not going to read them all because some of these are very boring, and I do not choose to do those things. One of them's like, correct your course. No. I'm not correcting any course. I'm going the way I'm going,
right.
So...
Crash and burn all the way. That's how we're doing.
Right, exactly.
That's what we're doing.
Yes. This is a downhill slide. So...
Slippery slope, folks.
So, yes, exactly. And I'm slipping. I got my water shoes on or something because I'm slipping.
Real quick, before you say anything, I'll say this, dude.
Yes.
Yes. 40s for me were, without any hyperbole, were life-changing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Seriously, like you kind of grow into your skin if you're not already comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Right? I think you're pretty confident who you are, right?
Yeah. I'm me.
I started pursuing my lifelong I don't say hobby, my lifelong dream of doing stand up, just trying it,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now, like, I get to travel all over doing what I would do for fun, almost.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Don't tell anybody that.
No. But you're right.
Like, I would totally do
I'm
this
totally
for
charging
free.
everybody, but
Right.
but it's crazy fun, is what I'm saying. I heard this comedian friend of mine. He goes, I do the jokes for free. I get paid to travel because I hate traveling. So that's how he looks at it. He goes, I get paid to travel. I do the jokes for free. But
nice.
You're paying me to get there, And
Right,
I'm like,
exactly.
All right, I'll take that. I mean, that sounds about right. But man, and you start caring less about dumb stuff and caring more about stuff that's important to you, and live a little,
right?
Because it's not gonna last forever,
right?
So you gotta enjoy it,
Yeah, and I don't have like because a lot of people will approach 40 and kind of freak out a little bit.
Sure.
Like, I wouldn't say like midlife crisis, because I'm sure I'll have that at like 50 at least. But they do have this moment like, oh my gosh, I'm so old. I'm 40. It's a rite of passage, or I don't know, into the old people land or whatever. I don't know. But I haven't even thought twice about me turning 40. It's not like, I don't know, it's not that big of a deal to me.
Sure.
And part of it is probably, just because I still feel young. I still feel like, I do whatever makes me happy and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't see the hype, but I feel like 50 will be different.
50, it sounds like a major number. You know what I mean? Like I should be more put together than I am. You know what I'm saying?
You're an adult now.
But I think the fun of it is just just being comfortable with who you are, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It hasn't escaped me to stay and to realize that I have more time behind me than I do in front of me, statistically speaking.
So
unless I hit 101, which is
right,
maybe not likely. You know what I'm saying? Probably not likely.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. What's a good run? 83, 85, 90?
I mean, I feel like 90.
Remember what John Cougar Mellencamp said?
What did he say?
Life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone.
Yeah, I don't want to live past the thrill of living.
That's what I'm saying. Where you go, Christ, I'm still here. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that.
You wake up and you're like, damn it.
I'm still alive. Oh, man. I try to struggle through another day. I don't want to do that. I want to live. I don't want to just be alive.
I'm sick of the pudding and applesauce. Can we just get this over with?
And I think that's what happens to a lot of people. They just get tired of dealing with it, and they just they check out.
Yeah, I kind of don't blame them.
I get it.
Like
your body starts giving out.
All your friends have passed
whatever.
on. Your spouse passes on. It's like, what am I living for? The apple pie on Fridays? No.
What am I doing?
What am I doing here? And you can't drive anymore. If I was still driving, heck yeah, I'd park anywhere the hell I want. The sidewalk at Walmart, hell yeah. Reporting for work. Hey, welcome to Walmart. Get out of my way. Maybe not that bad, but
yeah, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So
hit people with carts and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, honey, I didn't see you there. Yeah. I didn't wear my glasses." And then she'll be like, your glasses are on your face." And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even notice."
Where are the prunes?
I just need my weekly prunes.
I'll see clear. That's
drive
crazy.
A Corvette.
So what's on that list?
Okay, so it came from Best Life, which I think is a magazine, back in January last year. 40 best ways to conquer your 40s. We already talked about correcting my course. I'm not doing that. I'm on my course. This one says, visit your dream destination. So apparently I need to go to Japan. I guess.
I think you have to.
Yeah. Dress your age. No. I'll do whatever I want. Sorry. Train for something. No, I don't think so. It's like saying Iron Man and stuff. I'm like, nah. I've already done like half marathons.
Remember that?
The Kumite?
Yeah.
That's like martial arts sparring.
Yeah, that isn't that the blood sport with
oh yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Kumite is basically just fight. But yeah. You know, I really like if I stretch, I'd probably still be kind of good. And I figure if I did train, I could probably be a badass at 40. Just saying.
You know?
Is that mercenary dream gone? I don't know. Tune in next week. See where I am. No. I mean, I'd have to kill you if I told you that anyway. So.
No.
Oh, yeah. And then it says travel first class or this, I'm kind of confused, or Uber a private plane. Can you Uber planes now?
Can you do that?
I have no idea.
I don't think that's Uber. I don't want that going on my credit card.
Oh, it says flying internationally, the first class experience is certain to make every coach flight from here on out a living hell. So why would you do that to yourself?
You've seen what's on the other side of that curtain.
And then it's like red pill, blue pill all over again. Because once you see it, you can't go back to unseeing it.
No.
You know?
Of course not.
So, do you really want to do that to yourself?
Right.
Unless you're super rich, which maybe this is for the super rich people.
Right.
I probably couldn't do first class except once in my life.
I went to California in February for a gig, right? And they put me in Comfort Plus, which is I was like 2 rows from first class, dude. I could see them.
You could smell the air coming.
The freshly squeezed orange juice. I could smell it from where I was sitting.
Ooh, yeah.
But I'm leaving like at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, so I had to be at the airport like at 3:30, 4 o'clock, whatever it was. Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, listen, I'm not getting back to the room till like 11 midnight. And I called Delta, and they were like, yeah, we can charge you a little bit, but the only open seats are in coach. And I'm like, with the poor people? I don't think so. I'm not going back there. I fly there 90% of the time, but I'm not paying to be cramps for 5 hours. I'm not doing that. And I was like, I'll be there early, dude. I slept the whole way. Yeah, I slept the whole way.
Right.
So, but
nice.
Yeah, it was rough. But yeah, I guess.
So you've never been on like straight up first class?
No. And I don't know if I want to, because every time and for I'm not trying to attack anybody that flies first class on a regular basis, because I'm sure you got enough miles and you get to upgrades. If you get
to do it.
Knock yourself out, right? But here's my thing.
Right.
Every time I walk through, they have these smug looks on some of their faces, and I just want to smack that cocktail out of their hands. You know what I mean?
Maybe they're just drunk and their eyes are glazed over.
They're on their laptops just clicking away, just making money as you're loading. And you're like, really?
Right. They probably made the price of their first class ticket in the 4 seconds it took you to walk through.
In the 15 minutes it took for, that single mom with the 2 kids and the screaming in the stroller to board. This guy just closed another deal. You know what I mean? It just that person annoys me, and I don't want to be that guy. Because then if I'm sitting there just smiling at everybody as they're walking by all hot and sweaty,
you're gonna be like,
it looks like I'm making fun of them.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, what are you so happy about, Baldy? I don't need that in my life.
At least I have hair. So
Yeah.
do you just put your eye covers on and a blanket and you just go to sleep as they're passing by? I mean, what do you do?
I don't know. I guess I would just read and just try to ignore them,
Or, focus on cutting your filet mignon as they're walking by, so no eye contact.
No, I'm too busy,
I'm too busy
with
eating my
real
steak.
silverware and a real knife.
How'd you get that past security?
Let me ask you this. Have you ever sat in the back row of a plane?
Yes, like once. And a bus. Yeah. Not cool, because that's where the toilets are.
Yeah.
Just saying.
No.
Especially on a bus.
Somebody
nasty.
flew me to, I want to say Colorado. I think it was Colorado last year. And I was in the last row at the window seat, but I didn't have a window.
What?
So I had all the crampness, all the discomfort, none of the view.
Yeah.
For 4 hours and 15 minutes or whatever it was. I was like, this sucks, man.
Gosh.
And the guy next to me had giant
yucky.
shoulders. So we had two big dudes. Two 50-inch chest guys sit in a 38-inch area. It was horrible.
Oh
anyway.
Gosh. That reminds me. I got stories, but this one time I was taking a bus from Missouri to California. Oh, wow. 2.5 days on a bus. Sucked. I was 18. I bought a pocket knife right before I left for protection. Even though I was black belt, But anyway, so I remember I was, because you're getting like tired. It's 2.5 days on this bus. So there was a guy sitting next to me. He was kind of younger, but older than I was. I don't know, 25, 26-ish. And we didn't talk too much, but, we chatted a little bit, whatever. Well, apparently I fell asleep and put my head on his shoulder. And finally, when I woke up, I realized it, and I was like, I didn't say anything. I just kind of woke up and, moved over and, put my head on my arm, over the handle, or what's it called? The armrest. But he goes, "What are you thinking about?" And I was like, "What? I don't even know you, dude. I just accidentally fell asleep on you." It was so weird. He kind of creeped me out a little bit. And get this. So the next, one of the next stops, he ended up, it was in wintertime. He ended up slipping on ice, falling on a curb. The curb hit him in the ribs, and they had to take him to the hospital. So he was off the bus after that. I was like, whew. I mean, it sucks, but thank goodness Mr. What are you thinking about? is not sitting by me anymore, creepster.
Yeah, I mean, but still, you can't be falling asleep on people, dude. How dangerous that is.
I know that, Carlos, but I had my pocket knife and my ninja skills. Yeah. Craziness, right?
Yeah, man. Dude, I'm not bragging, but I've never done the bus thing.
But what's weird is he didn't do anything when I fell asleep on his shoulder. Wouldn't you have gone, sorry, excuse me, ma'am.
Miss. Yeah.
Get the hell off me, man.
Yeah,
this is my shoulder. Don't know you. Yes, you're getting your drool. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, man.
So, creepster or what?
Sounds like a serial killer, bro.
So, thank goodness God made him slip on the ice, and I didn't have to kill him, because he wouldn't have gotten me. Am I right?
Right. That's pretty much it.
All right, that was a sidetrack. So travel first class or Uber a private plane. Okay, let's see what they say.
We should ask people for to tell us any of their travel mishaps or wild stories.
We should totally do that.
Yeah,
so we can do that. I'm gonna write that down for next time.
Yeah. So if anybody's listening, you wanna chime in, email at offyourflosser@gmail.com and just type in a story. We won't read your name if you don't want to. And the whatever crazy stories, travel stories you have, we'd love to hear them.
Right, and totally anonymous. So if it's you found yourself in a bathroom
wild
with a guy that you didn't really know, and things happened, consenting adults, whatever. You're anonymous. We won't tell anybody.
You accidentally find a bag of I don't know, grass, and you smoked half of it.
Grass with air quotes.
I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, send them in. We'll talk about it. So anyway, this says you can Uber a private plane. I'm going to click on that because it says how to Uber a private plane.
That's going to cost $1 million.
A fleet of new companies make booking a private... It's basically just booking a private jet. And yeah, it's $1 million. So... $15,000. Oh, no, they're saying the first class ticket is $15,000. Yeah.
Was that to Europe or just across the country?
It says LAX to Dubai.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, that's double that. It says LAX to Melbourne, Australia on Qantas will set you back $15,000. LAX to Dubai and on Emirates. I forget how to pronounce that. I used to know. It'll be double that. Emirates?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
interesting.
Uber a plane someday.
I saw a plane where it was like instead of a seat, you had like a whole little cubby spot, and your seat turned into a bed.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you have your own bathroom if I'm not mistaken, or there might be one in the hallway.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if you have your own little bed spot, you know what I mean, where you're flying 17 hours, you might as well crash for a little bit.
Right. Yeah.
Dude,
it was like
awesome
a recliner to sit, and then it folded out into a bed. That would be pretty cool.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's the only way to go.
Yeah. What are we doing?
I don't know.
Boarding A1 through A30. No thanks. The next one on this 40s list, it says hire a personal stylist. So this must have been written by Bill Gates or something.
I could probably use that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but you could ask people and get answers. You don't have to hire somebody. That's crazy.
I guess.
It says your 20s were time to experiment with personal styles. Your 30s were time to get comfortable with your look. And now in the 40s, it says take time to take the results of that success and reinvest in you. Oh, it basically says if you see something cool in a magazine, rip it out, put it in your pocket. Once you get a few of those, step into a store, develop a relationship with a salesperson, and then basically buy all your stuff.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yes. How about if I see it and like it and it's under $20, I'll buy it.
Or we could do that.
And we're shopping at Goodwill, which you can find cool stuff there. Okay, so next one says eat at a 3-star Michelin restaurant. Yeah, so it says that chefs consider a 3-star rating for Michelin the holy grail. So
for Michelin?
All right. I don't think it's the tire people.
I have no idea what that is.
It's some grading of their restaurants. Yeah, it's a Michelin star from the highly secretive Michelin organization. World-class chefs. They participate. Anyway, they try to get their stars from Michelin. Again, not the tire people.
Okay.
All right. I could do that. I could see dropping a Michelin 3-star restaurant. I'm just going to say maybe $500 for a dinner.
All right. It says here are the 15 U.S. restaurants rated 3 stars by Michelin in 2019.
There's only 15?
15.
Wow.
That's crazy. So, yeah, that's probably going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah, it has to be.
You know?
And probably more than $500.
I would think so. Here's one called The Chef's Table at Brooklyn Fair, New York City. 11 Madison Park, New York City.
Okay.
The Inn at Little Washington, Virginia.
Okay.
Benu, San Francisco. 15 of them.
Wow.
The French Laundry.
Okay, so
Yountville, California.
I could probably try that somewhere. One of these places.
Venison with caramelized Brussels sprouts.
Oh.
Wait a minute. All right. I guess.
We're going to get hungry now.
The thing is, sometimes they take food and over fancy it.
Yeah.
And it's just not even regular food anymore.
Yeah.
You like
some
grilled
of the best
shrimp?
food is just this simple. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No, but this isn't grilled shrimp. This has got pineapple, almond milk in it, and it's been marinated
with capers.
Yeah, and oyster juice. I mean, you know what I mean? They're gonna make it funky. Is what they're gonna do. Just because they're trying to be creative with stuff. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper.
But taste it first.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be good.
It might be delicious. Yeah.
It's probably delicious.
Yeah. How about would you? I guess if money's not an option, you'd probably try the sundae with the gold flake on it.
Sure. Why not?
I think
I would cheat
$1,500
and do that. Okay.
Just to eat.
I mean,
gold?
if money was no object.
What kind of?
Yeah, I want to eat gold.
I mean, you got to try it once. That can't be good for you.
I wonder. And then when you poop, it's gonna be gold poop.
It's gonna glitter.
Oh.
in the
They
shitter.
make these pills.
You know?
They make these. Yes.
It's horrible.
They make those pills you can take to where you have glitter poo.
That's ridiculous.
I think I might do it one time just to see. And then we find out later it gives you cancer or something. Okay, fine. None of that.
Yeah. That can't be. Just to do it. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What else you got on the
let's do a
list?
couple more off the list. So this one I've actually done. Research your family tree.
Okay.
And we found out that I'm just
did that.
I'm just white. And then I don't know. I think they're mocking me because the next one is go on an African safari.
Yeah, they're totally mocking you on that.
Right? Exactly. Ugh. Jerks.
How rude.
I'm going to talk to somebody in my family and be like, what's up now? Because maybe I'm adopted or something.
Somebody better tell me something.
Yeah. Somebody better come clean. Or somebody probably took a secret to their grave or something, and now I'll never know. Dang it. And then there's a couple about making sure you keep it steamy in the bedroom. I'm like, hello. Oh. We're going to move on to do that thing you used to love. So I think this is encouraging me to take up martial arts again. Because it says, when you were younger, you loved this or that. Now take it back up and see what you think.
There you go.
This next one is something I... What's that?
You think your skills would return quickly?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because I actually, I was just messing around one day and I forget what I was doing. I was just messing around and I started doing kicks and stuff and I was like, yeah. And then I, hurt myself, but I should have stretched first.
I know, yeah. That's the thing. You got to stretch and hydrate. I got a buddy of mine, he talks about, he goes, I'm almost 50, man. I got to stretch and hydrate and,
Heck yeah.
hit my inhaler before we try to do anything wild,
Yes, exactly. But the things about martial arts, you develop calluses on the ball of your foot because most of the time you're not standing on your full foot. It's just the ball of your foot. So I would probably tear my feet up.
Why calluses there? Because you spin on it?
Yeah, because you're doing all these spin kicks and stuff.
Oh.
And you're not supposed to be on the heel of your foot. You're supposed to be on the ball of your foot because you have a lot more control because your toes and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I'd have to build up to that again. So you never know. I mean, I probably won't say much more than that if I continue to do it because you know what path I'll be taking if I get back.
Right. So if you disappear for weeks at a time, don't ask questions.
Yes. I will pretend I'm going to speak at a dental hygiene conference or something.
You're right.
And then you hear in the news that the bad guy from Russia was assassinated by a ninja. And then I'll be like, nope, I was
You got kicked in the head by somebody with soft feet,
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
All right. We'll just do a couple more off this list. One is sponsored child. I would totally do that.
I think that'd be nice to do.
Oh, yeah, of course. Earn a second language, or learn, not earn, a second language. I need to get back on my French. Yeah, another one. Let's see.
Use it or lose it, man.
Here's a depressing one. Start thinking about your funeral and make it better. I would totally have a party, though. I would not have a, boring, she lived a good life. She was so-and-so and blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, no, you guys need to play some Bruno Mars and some, booty-shaking music. Going. And, yes, get some brisket and twice-baked potatoes and party it up like it's 1999.
That's exactly right.
Because by then, 1999 will be cool again. So.
And it would be a long time since the real 1999, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. So the rest of these are kind of boring about making sure you have life insurance. Make sure you increase your muscle mass. Drink great whiskey. tax yourself. It's basically just throw in 10 to 15% in a bank account, which we plan to do because Dave Ramsey's plan talks about that. Don't look back. Use social media. Got that covered. Retirement plan. Grow your mind. Get naked more. Oh, I must have skipped over this one. Let's see. So science says sleeping naked can lead to a longer life. Hey-o. And basically it says that when we, as we sleep, our bodies cool slightly, which causes reparative growth hormones to be released. So if you're too warm, you get less. So being cooler, naked, helps. High levels can lead to overeating, diabetes, and inflammation. So if you don't want that, you sleep naked. Boom. And then it talks about intimacy. Okay, moving on.
There you go.
Oh, this is a good one. It says, pretend you're an old person looking back on your life. What advice would you give yourself? I like that one.
You know,
I might do that.
Don't forget to floss.
Oh my gosh, yes, totally. And then the last one on this list, which just really reinforces the fact that this is for rich people, it says buy a boat. So
nice.
That's it. Those are the highlights.
You can go to Bass Pro Shop and get like a little John boat. No pun intended.
We have a John boat
for like $4,300.
Oh, this was $100.
You're not going far in this thing.
eBay or something.
But you can totally duck hunt off this thing.
He's got a John boat with a trolling motor, but he also bought this Mercury like 200 horsepower thing too. So it could go fast if we wanted it.
Sure. We passed a bunch of like boat places, and whenever you're at the beach, you're like, dude, I'd love a boat. And then I'm like,
right,
I gotta park it somewhere,
Temptation.
and some guys got to clean it and hammer on it and just make sure it's not gonna leave me somewhere in the middle of the ocean. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm not buying a boat.
Yeah. Just rent a boat.
I'm just gonna rent a boat with people who know what they're doing.
Yes.
We're not doing that.
So yeah, let's recap. The barbecue was great. Your fish trip was amazing. You had fish tacos.
You're
I'm
mostly
not
British.
African.
You're mostly British.
Is it? I'm pretty much white. So there's that.
pretty white. Yeah, but that's good though. Whatever.
And no Chinese. So it's obvious that my DNA got mixed up. So I'm going to email the company just to have them double check, just double check. And then, which would mean if they got my DNA mixed up, that means somebody else is related to my grandpa. So.
Yeah. They probably got it right.
So.
That's what they do.
I think they got it right.
That's what they do.
And my uncle. Yeah.
Anyway.
But anyway.
All right.
So.
Episode 47.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Pretty much done there. So we've got some events coming up. We're still taking registration for the Mid-Hudson event. And you can find that on their dental hygiene page. Mid-Hudson Dental Hygiene Association. And that's coming up September 20th. That's going to be fun.
9/20
in New York.
Wait. Yes.
And then we've got the MDHA, Missouri Dental Hygiene Association, in October. Happy fun things going on there.
Yeah,
we've got sponsors, so I can't wait to get into that. That'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
And we're looking for a sponsor for the show, so let us know if you have a business that you want to get out there to all of our 7 listeners. We got one more. Woohoo! offyourflosser@gmail.com.
I think there's a lot of people that are like closet listeners that don't know that you should subscribe and engage.
There's lots of listeners in the closet here, I'm sure. But yeah, you should totally come out of the closet, subscribe.
Yeah, openly.
Out yourself and let us know that you're a listener, because it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Not at all. Not anymore. Not after about episort 26.
Right, yeah.
It's kind of accepted now. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Carlos, it's been fun.
Right. Same here. Well,
so yeah, everybody have a good night. It's what is today? The September 8th. We're
recording early this week.
We are, because I'm going to go to Florida for a week, and I'll tell you all about that when I get home.
There you go.
Hopefully it'll be fun. Gulf Shores. I keep saying Florida, but it's Gulf Shores. So, all right, peoples. Anything else, Carlos?
I think we're good, guys.
I think we are.
Thank you for listening. And,
yes, we appreciate it.
If we can help
really
out,
do.
or if you need a message sent out, whatever, just hit us up again at offyourflosser@gmail.com or call at 256-743-5677. Just real quick, somebody did send you a message.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they texted Happy Poop Day.
Oh, thank you.
They didn't put a name on it.
I think somebody told me that they were going to message that. I'll have to.
Happy Poop Day.
Happy Poop Day.
Yeah.
Because I instead of Happy Birthday, I always say Happy Butt Day. So I think this is just a step above and beyond.
That. Yeah. They took it to the next level.
You, sir or madam, have crossed the line.
And elevated
into the poo kingdom.
Yes. It is what it is. But I just thought you should know.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much for that Happy Poop Day message.
Anytime.
Keep them coming because we like funny stuff like that.
That was
Send
awesome.
them over.
All right, guys.
I guess you got to floss yourselves now.
Most definitely. Please do. Twice. Have a good one.
Episode 47. In the books.
Good night.
Bye.